Okay, I'm gonna make my signatures for my journal. I have my template. This is the book we're working with. This was my page template to show me how big the pages need to be, how wide. I found the center, and then I came in 1 inch and 1 inch from each edge to make a whole guide, hopefully. So let's get all these pages in here. Let's get them the way we want them. Here we go. Maybe. Got my whole guide right here. Let's see. This is probably the worst way to do signatures. So this is kind of a do as I do. No, do as you do. You do you. So I've got my edges. I'm gonna just make a mark here and here and here. And it's rarely turns out that I get the hole exactly where I want it, but I don't have much upper body strength to push through, so I'm just going to use my largest hole on my crocodile, and hopefully I have it close to my mark. And you know, it's not exact. It's a junk journal. Life will go on. Okay. All right, so there's one signature done. Whew, it is warm in the craft room. Okay, keep that together. Get some more clips. Okay, 3 more to go. Here we go. Kind of center things. Just imagine you're wanting a book for your special friend, and they understand that you are a crafter, and a lot of times things don't go according to plan, but it will still look wonderful. I read a lot of Facebook, Instagram posts, and there's so many people joining this craft, which is wonderful. Wonderful. Try to see, that's probably the middle pencil. A lot of the comments that I see are people that have gathered their supplies. They are ready, but nervous. This video should make you probably pretty nervous, watching me try to struggle with this, but I'm gonna leave this one undone. Just try to put all these together. Hopefully that will hold. You know, if it doesn't, if it's a little askew, that's fine. And get the here. Oop, already not. You can kind of feel the ridge of your bottom piece. Hopefully get right on it. Where's the dot? Oh, line them back up. This one's probably gonna be askew. Let's just take this one. This is bothering me. Okay. Bothering me. Okay, let's, that's not gonna, let's make a mark. We'll come back to the other piece. Believe me, there are easier ways to do this. I just don't ever take the easy route, I guess. Let's clip this all together. Hey, that's real bad. So we'll have to try that one again. We can cover it up with something. Collage over that. Collage over that whole, oh goodness. Let's flip it back. Let's flip it this way. Yeah, I'm not known for doing things the easy way. Okay, let's get that right out of the open. Right out in the open. All right. But hopefully you're crafting along. You've put me on just to have somebody to listen to. That's what I do. I just stick a video on and listen to it. Learn so much about everybody's daily life and family and everything. I just don't have a whole lot in that regard to talk about. Where did my, okay. So that was gonna go on the inside, wasn't it? Yeah, get your papers right side up. Okay. Let's put that on the inside. Okay. So this is a heck of a mess already. But if you're having fun and you're not really, these are old 25-cent books that I found at the Salvation Army or Goodwill. I mean, I'm not destroying much in terms of money. It would have been nice to find the yearbook or the annual, some people call them annuals, in better condition. The cover, because the cover was pretty, but it's, you know, it's not the best condition. Just kind of making sure everything's gonna hit a hole. So trust me. Do you want to try it with an awl? The last time I used my awl, I believe I'm saying it right, I poked my thumb to the bone and bled forever. That would not stop bleeding. But let's try it. Let's just see the difference. And what the difference an awl could make. And it may mean I bleed. Do you bleed for your crafty? All right, let's get this in here. Everything's tamped down. Where's my template? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see. I want to make sure I get pretty good in the middle. Kansas City. We're gonna poke right through Kansas City. This thing, I thought actually that I was gonna have to go get a stitch or something, because I was doing this exact thing right here. Poked it in my table. Ugh. I can't stand this thing. But you know what? I got it more in the center than any other time. Let's see. These are coasters from the Dollar Tree. I left them in the, or maybe I put them in a different Ziploc bag just to give me a backstop, basically. Push through. All right. It is what it is. Kansas City. I mean, at least you can kind of feel that you're hitting the spine. Okay, let's... And if you ask me, how in the world did you do your thumb? I don't know. It was just so chaotic. But it stuck in the bone. So that was the end of the craft day for me. All right, so let's sew these. I'm gonna find a needle real quick, so let me hold on. Okay, I have some, since I'm going to put lace through or over the spine, I need to poke holes in my spine. I'm not even done. Oh my goodness, okay. Got a whole nother signature to do. Goodness, goodness, goodness. ADHD is the only thing I can say. ADHD, okay. But I guess I need to make sure everything is, well, if it's upside down, it's upside down. It's gonna be collaged over pretty much anyway. Okay, let's see. Let's do the all. Yeesh. Okay. Let's go through there. There. Just need it big enough for my needle to go through. Okay. And then here. Okay. Let's cut that one. Okay, this is not my favorite part because I'm so dangerous. Oh, that one's done. Okay, that's done. This one's done. This one's done. And this one's done. Okay, so let's just sew them in. I don't normally do 1, 2, 3, 4 my signatures this way. Usually you decorate them first, but let's try something different. So we know that we have this much to work with for 4 signatures. Four signatures. And it is it's only a 1 1/4 inch spine. So they're going to be close. I wonder if I should only sew in 2 signatures and then just maybe 3 signatures. That may be what I do. Let's see. 1.25. I'm going to ask my device, Echo, what is 1.25 divided by 3?
1.25 divided by 3 is approximately 0.4167.
0.4167. So 0.4 would be at 1/4 of an inch. So I know I want to go this way. So let's do 3 signatures. We made an extra signature for nothing. But I think it's going to be they'll be too close together. So we're going to just kind of eyeball it. Start in the middle. If we're doing 3 signatures, let's do right about in the middle. And then we can divide that in half. And I don't know if this is going to show up. I used to have a white pencil or pen, but the grandkids have been in here raiding my craft room. Don't blame it on the grandkids. This I'm not going to use at all. I don't think I could poke through. Okay, so that's way crooked. That is way wrong. Start here. Let's just start here. Forget everything else you've learned today. Okay, that's not bad. It's gonna get covered up anyway. So let's go all the way to the edge here, and then we'll go into the middle. Not all the way to the edge, but close. See if they look close. Yeah, pretty close. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I hate to throw the baby out with the bathwater. Let's get this. Make sure I got the big hole. Okay. Oh, I'm not even gonna be able to see my holes. Let me see where my light is. Oop. Use my tool here. Not too shabby. Let's see if we can find this hole. Okay, I've seen people make templates. There's a lot easier way to do it. So this is a true craft with me, but do your due diligence. All right. That's not good. But it's gonna get covered up. That's why I don't do, some people do all these beautiful beadwork. I'm just not that precise. I'm lucky to do what I can do. Okay, not bad. Having that helps. That little ruler here helps. I'm putting you away. Ugh. All right. So I know that this is the front, even though this is going to be my front with the daffodils. Let's see. I like this signature, but kinda. I like this one. We could probably take one signature and combine those pages into the 3. That would be thick. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just going to be too thick. It's really just going to be too thick. So let's sew this first one in. We're just going to do it. I've got a bookbinding tool. Needle. It has like a curve on it to get in there. I'm using a thin cord, maybe, so that it doesn't leave too much of a bump. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna do 3. 1, 2, 3. Try to thread it before it starts unraveling. Oh man. Okay, so this one's already a disaster. It has come apart. It has come apart. So let's do, find the middle and just load your pages on your needle. Going in. Okay. It's either laugh with me or cry with me video. Okay, I'm going in the middle. And then I'm going back up top. This is where it's going to get silly. Silly. If I can pull the needle out. Push the needle through. Okay, pull the needle out. Don't lose this piece. Okay. I swear I've been doing this for years and still I'm not good at it. No, it's just something to play around with. Where would you be without a snafu here or there? Alrighty. If you want to leave a suggested name, I like to name my journals when I list them on Etsy. I have a Cindy, a Susan. I think Sonia's probably sold already. Leave a name in the comments, a name suggestion, but you may not know until you see the rest of the videos how this all turns out. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the last hole in frame, maybe, and load them through. Don't miss anybody. Everybody. Okay, in the last hole, or the bottom hole. This back into the middle. And when I come out, I'm going to have a tail on the left and a tail on the right, and they will tie over this. So keep that in mind as we're going in. And this is where it's going to get sticky. Sticky. Oh, I've already come out of the hole. Because I don't have room to pull the signature away. Where's my needle? I don't want to go through the cord again. If you go through the cord, you're in trouble. Okay, there's just load it up on the needle. It'll all come out in the wash. One more? Nope. Where's my needle? So this is the true struggle. Okay. All right. And it looks like it's coming out on the other side. All right. Get that tight. Flip over. Make sure you're pretty tight. we're just gonna tie 3 times. 1. I heard somebody say it was a surgeon's knot to do it 3 times. I don't know. I've had tons of surgery. I don't know what they knotted me with. Okay, so here we go again. And it's gonna get more cumbersome the more you put in. But it's already looking good. Already looking good. That's a little tight. Okay. 1, 2, 3. That's the magic number. A couple months ago, I bought a sewing machine from Amazon. And because I'd been sewing on my late mother's sewing machine for years, and she had sewn our clothes with it when we were children. So I bought a new $100 sewing machine. I thought, well, try it. It was not any kind of name brand. I didn't want to wait for a sale, so I bought it, and it worked for about a month, and it will sew a straight stitch, but if you try to sew any of the other zigzag or whatever, the needle breaks. And I suspect that it has gotten out of time once you get off that straight stitch setting. So the needle, I think, is hitting the bobbin case. So there's a funny story in here. So I just said, you know what, I'm buying a Singer. I'll use it. I'll just use this junky one for sewing around the edges of cards and pages and things. So we call that one the little sewing machine because it's littler than the one I ended up buying. So I bought a Singer, and I had been trying to teach my granddaughter how to just sew a straight stitch. Just put 2 pieces of fabric together and just learn the speed of the pedal, which the one I had sewn on for years was, my mother could never stand a pedal with her foot. She used I don't know, you moved it with your thigh. It's just a lever that you moved over with your thigh. So I had become accustomed to that. And I have neuropathy in my feet from a car accident. But anyway, oh boy. I sewed right through the cord, so don't do that. So I got the big Singer, and it's set up in my normal sewing area. The little machine is here in the craft room. So I was showing my granddaughter, and she wanted to sew on it, and it's not something she needs to start out on. So I said, well, this machine is a beast. We're gonna keep you on the little machine till you get bigger, because this one will run right over your fingernail, right through your finger. So her little stepsister came over and said, do you want to see the beast? And I heard them talking, and I was like, what is she talking about? The beast? I better go see what's going on. Well, she took her over to that sewing machine, and she said, this is the beast. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. She's already got a healthy respect for the beast. There we go. But then they have these My Life dolls, I think just the Walmart dolls. And they're the same age, and they're just like 2 little mothers. They bring their babies over. There's, you know, 3 or 4 of them. They'll bring their different sizes. And they will want clothes for those dolls. And they're big fashion designers. I have in my craft room just one of those large bags you could buy at Cracker Barrel with the handles. Just, you know, they have them $3-4. I have a couple of those in the floor of my craft room that I have just whenever I'm at a consignment store. If I see something that has like lace on it or a pattern that I like or fabric that I like, I'll buy it for, you know, $1 and cut it up and make fabric covered journals. But anyway, they would go through my sack of material because it's cheaper than buying material off the bolt. My gosh. Yeah. But support your local quilt shop if you can. Anyway, so they'll pull out material, clothing, shirts, dresses, tops, and say, can you make a diaper? Can you make a pair of pants? So the whole time they're here, I'm cutting and sewing. And they're just laughing and giggling and playing. We gotta be sure to catch that. But anyway. But it's the beast. Another funny thing about that sewing machine. It arrived when my granddaughter's stepsister was here. My granddaughter wasn't here. Her stepsister was here. And I asked her if she would like to watch me unbox it. There's a big thing about doing unboxing. I got a new toy. I'm going to do an unboxing. And so she said yes. So we unboxed the Singer. And I didn't start it up or anything. We just got everything out. But she was just standing there watching and just so excited. And then when they both came over later, step-granddaughter says, they call me TT. Another story. But the step-granddaughter, she says, do you want to see what TT got? No. My actual granddaughter. My actual granddaughter says, do you want to see what TT got? The beast. So she's showing granddaughter, showing step-granddaughter, the beast. Step-granddaughter says, I was here for the unboxing. And my granddaughter looked at me, bless her, like I had just cheated on her with the step-granddaughter. She was a little upset, and I didn't realize, because for most of her, you know, time that she's here, it's just me and her, and the step granddaughter's at her other people's house. But yeah, I was in trouble. She said, do you want to see the beast? And then the step granddaughter, I was here for the unboxing. Ooh, it made me, I was in the dog house. Funny 8-year-olds. They're like less than a month apart. So they're perfect little friends. What do you know? It went right through. Okay, I hope you were watching, because this one thing went right today. Okay. Oh, I try to get them printouts to color while they're here. But that, I don't think 8-year-olds want to color anymore. We color for a few minutes, but it doesn't last as long as I would really like for it to. They're sweet when they're doing it, and I do it with them. But whew, it's like I know they're coming. I know it's just gonna be, you know, fun time at TT's house. So I try to have things for them to do That's not too thick at all. Not yet. But it will grow. So I try to have stuff for them to do. Just keep them busy. My son, my granddaughter's father, you know, he says they just ask to come because it's so much fun here. So now I'm going to trim off some extra around to make it look, to make it fit. So all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do this off camera so you don't have to watch, is kind of slide my ruler right in here and just let it go. Just let it go. And then same way around, so you get the idea. So come back for more. We will do some collage. Thanks.